Time. Pulses are sustainable food. It takes only 43 gallons of water to produce 1 pound pulses as compared to 216 for soybeans, 368 for peanuts and 1875 for beef. Per kg pulse production emits 0.9 kg CO2, which is much less as compared to 4.8 for eggs, 6.9 for chicken and 27 for beef. Pulses are also energy efficient crops and only 896 joule can produce 1 hectare pulses, which is much less as compared to 14,235 for wheat and others. Most surprisingly, pulses have nitrifying matter in the root nodules which convert atmospheric nitrogen to soluble nitrates which enrich the soil with nutrients. If pulses are grown in rotation with paddy, the nitrogen fixation quantity of the soil increases from 195 to 271 kg per hectare. Now, the question arises, how do pulses contribute to sustainable food security? According to FAO, food security exists when all people at all time have physical, social and economic access to safe, sufficient and nutritious food, which meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. Pulses are suitable for marginal environment. Drought-resistant and deep-rooted varieties of pulses can supply groundwater to companion crops, and the people in arid regions can enhance their crop production by using pulses. Here are 4 drought-resistant species of chickpea. Pulses are also affordable source of proteins. In a report published by National Sample Survey Organization in its 68th round, it is seen that in the period of 2011 to 12, the cost of pulses was lowest for both rural and urban prices in rupees. However, pulses represent an ironical feature of India. In this bar you can see that in India, area is more as compared to many developed countries, but production is much less. Also, according to an industrial report, it has been found out that we the Indians consume 63,500 tons of all kinds of pulses each day, which accounts to 2.3 crore tons a year. However, according to government's own revised unit, there has been a report published. In that report, it is said that the total production of all kinds of pulses in the period of 2015 to 16 came out to be 1.7 crore ton. But this is far short of the initial government target of 2.05 crore ton. This deficit is made up by importing from foreign countries like Australia and Canada. In this bar diagram, you can clearly see that over the past 8 years, production has almost been stagnant from 14.5 to 17 million tons, but import in our country has doubled from 2.5 to 5.7 million tons. High rise in import is due to inadequate production of pulses as compared to the huge demand. Further, productivity in our country is also low. The government of India has started the second phase of Green Revolution in action in order to increase pulse and oilseeds production in the eastern region of the country. In a review meeting held at the PM's office, the government ordered the ICAR to produce pulses within 2 years and also has implemented a budget of rupees 300 crore for 6,000 villages. Some of the programs implemented by the government of India are Prime Minister Kishan Chai Yojana, National Food Security Mission, which includes Accelerated Pulse Production Program, Macro Management of Agriculture, All India Coordinator Research Project, which includes research on pulse seeds, extension to farmers, and FLD or frontline demonstration. However, in course of increasing pulse production and providing it to the poor people, the common people as well as the government face certain challenges, but there are certain possibilities to remove them. Emphasis on cereal crops during Green Revolution of the 1960s, which neglected pulses. So now the prospects might be to take adequate measures to balance the deficit. Market policy of the government is biased towards cereals, so the policy should be equally framed for both pulses and cereals. There has been an inadequate storage facility of pulses in our country, so we need to build more and more warehouses and godowns. Farmers are disinterested and poorly skilled, so we need to increase awareness among farmers and provide training and FLD or frontline demonstration. There has been an inadequate development of seeds with non-shattering pest-resistant characters, so more development of improved varieties of pulses is needed. India, as we know, has an unpredictable climate, so we need to develop technologies to combat such conditions. There has been a lack of mechanized farming and production in our country, so we need to develop modern techniques of agriculture, transport and production. I say that if we are able to increase pulse production to a certain extent, then we can take a major leap towards eradicating food insecurity by providing pulses to the poor people through PDS or public distribution system. I conclude by saying that if we adopt these prospects with the help of Government of India and common citizens, then the day is not far when our country India will be a self-sustainable country in the course of pulses. Thanks to all.